So in this video, a couple of replays leading up to the first Mark of Excellence in the Centurion 5-1, which is Era 1, I suppose Western Alliance British medium tank. It's top of the era, so tier 3, I suppose. Although there isn't a tier 2 for the British line, but regardless. This was quite a good game on Mountain Pass that I got, almost a 5,000 damage game. I've got the 105, so as you can see I do run a few of the premium rounds and the high explosive, the Hesh rounds on this. Should really be switching to Hesh with these light tanks here, but got our light tank in the way, get a nice shot into the T-44A. Track absorbs that shot. I don't really want to stay there. Friendly, don't know what he's doing. Enemy light tank makes a bit of a mistake here. They're getting hit, but they're adamant that they're going to stay there. They get shot by something. I assume someone's up there on that ridge. Right, so someone's definitely got eyes on me. I've got 30 seconds until the repair kit recharges. Trying to come around the back. No one's gone ice roads. Seems like we're just stuck on the bridge, which is a little bit silly, to be honest. I think the enemy team have made a mistake that they're just kind of sitting sort of E3 area and just camping this ridge up here. I believe from that shell coming in, this is probably a T95E3 firing heat by the look of it. It's actually a WZ 111 or whatever it was. But we're being capped out. It's 13-12 and we're being capped. Looks like they've moved off, thankfully. We're in a bit of a situation there, but thankfully the ones that got stuck before going over the bridge, their lack of progress has benefited the team. They're able to fall back and defend the base. So looks like we're going to win that battle round there. This is a little area on Mountain Pass I do like to take. I think a few people are quite nervous about making this cross in Cold War just because of True Vision, but to be honest, they've done a quite good job at giving it a bit of a haze, a bit of a fog. So you can make the cross, as you've seen. I did it. Did it twice, to be honest, in this game. But yeah, it was possible. I think a lot of people still rely on the spotting mechanic, which is absolutely fine. I mean, it's well the tanks ultimately. But yeah, we've got this NM 116. Unfortunately, missed the shot. We do need to start using those Hesh rounds. Put a nice shot in. And just reverse now. I feel like the NM's probably got a faster reload. It looks like it's just auto aiming. So yeah, he's on the one shot. Just want to bait him up. Yeah, I'm not too sure what he was thinking. Anyway, so they're coming over the bridge. Looks like that's where my team were being held up. So I'm just going to go in. I feel like this is primarily where they are. There could be a couple of campers back at their base. It looks like there's at least one going around the western flank in H1. I'm going to have to just let my team deal with that. I think this is where the fight is, where the damage is. We've got one retreat, and I take a snapshot on the move. They usually go in, to be honest. Just kept the auto lock on, so he's got his targeted on. And we've got this WZ, so I think that may have been the one that was camping at the back and was finally pushed up. But he almost made the ridge, but decided to pull back, which is great for me. Get some nice small shots into it, and I think he's just in no man's land at the moment. He's not too sure what to do. Should have just carried on going. If you make a decision, just kind of run with it. Yeah, should have just carried on going. think he looked like it was going to try and support the push that's now gone down to sort of J4, J3 area. I do want to get round back to where I was, getting a nice hold down position. Looks like we've got TD. It's like, I think they're probably platooned up, so I think his platoon mate's going over in one of the lights, or all three of the lights are going over, to be honest. And I think we're going to be on a race against time with that medium that's, I'm going to assume, is going to try and cap. Just seeing if it will go through. I just waiting for it to make a mistake, really, to be honest. And there it is. So yeah, get the last kill. Sometimes there's no reason to YOLO in, just take it nice and calm. Get MVP on that one. Almost 5,000 damage, 1,300 XP, and 4 kills. Yeah, good little game. I don't have any boosters on this anymore, so 106,000 silver is what I got. And yeah, can't remember if there was any general boosters about the season pass completions and stuff like that. So this is the first mark game. It's on Fisherman's Bay, which I seem to do quite well when I'm after marks. It's well, it seems to be either Fisherman's Bay or Vineyards where I finally get the marks. But yeah, just going up to the central ridge. It's where I always start when I'm in a sort of a medium, particularly a hold down one. Something a little bit different, like the T95 E3. Sometimes I'll go town. Light tanks probably usually go up to this direction as well, but we've got the light tanks kind of coming across the ridge over there, doing quite a smart play. That's what I usually do. Just trying to keep as hold down as possible. Just retreating back whenever I'm reloading. There's no point to stay there to let them try and snipe a shot into the cupola or anything like that. Just repositioning. I feel like with that tank there, it's just going to get in the way. I'm just trying to, not really like I could do right there, I suppose. Always feel as though it should be like the light tank that gets out of the way there, the mobile ones. Get a nice shot into there. Track it, so it's burnt its repair kit, so I'm hoping for another tracking shot. Hit the track, but don't track it in place, unfortunately. It's coming this way, it's not focused on me at all. Wait until it strains up. Just get an auto aim shot into the back. T44A is trying to play hold down. Get a nice easy shot through the turret. Doesn't have the gun depression, doesn't have the turret armor to do that. You're never going to win in that situation against a Centurion, particularly a Centurion 5-1 when you're in a T44A like that. I'm not too sure where these shots are going though. I'm getting very unlucky with the aim there, but get a shot into the track and get shut down and get a tiny little bit of assistance out of that. Looks like something's probably just auto locked onto me. I'm just repositioning. One thing I always do, just reposition. I tend not to try and camp in one particular spot. I'm still using this ridge, but I'm just at a different angle now. And sure enough, I've got shots into to different people, so I've put that one down to a one shot for my teammates. They seem to be fighting in the town quite well. And I just want to damage these tanks. The less damage that they have, or the less health they have, the less risky they are for my allies. This M47, just want to get some shots into the lower plate. So that's pretty much a one shot now as well. I'm not too fussed about kills, to be honest. I would rather have a full shot of damage rather than sort of 40 damage there, for example, and get a kill. That's just me for the marks. I think for XP, particularly in Cold War, it does seem to have very strange XP. Sometimes you can have a really big game and just sort of get hardly any XP. I think because they don't have those ribbons or medals, if you're on the losing side, it doesn't matter how well you do. But anyway, we've got this 2 marked NM116 there, so that's definitely the threat. That's the only thing about these marks. Sometimes it can make people focus you. I'm just staying here. I'm safe from these ones over here. But yeah, this NM, it's just driving around. It's got 2 mark on that tank. It's a very strong tank. So I don't have a 2 mark on the NM. But to be honest, I can't remember the last time I played it. I've 1 marked it. It's just, I wouldn't really play the NM like that. It seems to be playing it like a light tank. Maybe that's what I need to do, but yeah, anyway. Just trying to get out of the way of this WZ. Just going in, take a unnecessary hit. It should have really been faster on the trigger. But now it's just got a really nice angle on the enemy team now. We've pushed through the town. That WZ really was holding our team up. So now just trying to stay as hold down as I can. Pop the smoke. Not particularly helpful, that because all it does is give the enemy team a chance to reposition. We had caught them out back there. Completely caught them out. And popping the smoke, and now it's popped the health kit. Yeah, that's not the best play. But we've got this NM. It really is the focus. It just seems to be auto aiming everything. As I said, you know, it's not how I play the NM, but playing it like a light tank, R1, R2 and everything seems to be effective as well, which is a little bit unfortunate. Dirt the shot into ground there, and then I'm loading up the Hesh. Get a nice shot in, don't do too much damage, but it looks like I track it in place at least. And you get shut down, so yeah, that was enough for the first mark. Got 3,700 damage there. We get 3rd place, just a couple of kills. Yeah, so 97,000 silver again, a couple of thousand of XP, get the 2nd class unfortunately, and yeah, just over the 65% mark. So yeah, I've unlocked the Centurion 9 in Era 2, so I don't really intend going back to the Centurion 5.1. I still have it equipped with all the equipment I've got on it, which is optics, rammer and vertical stabilizer. So I might come back to it, but there it is, 58 games. Didn't ace it unfortunately, but as I said, I don't usually go after kills, which I think you would need to do to get an ace, particularly in Cold War. But yeah, that's the Centurion 5.1. Really strong tank. Probably my favourite tech tree tank at Era 1.